Ever wondered if an AI can actually talk to real clients on its own? Not test chat, not fake message, real people right now. So let me show you how this AI assistant can interact with a real client. And let me clarify one thing before we start. This is not a demo assistant and this is not a test data. What you are about to see in an AI assistant that's already talking to a real client. So the messages you will see, they are from the real customers. So now let me show you how real customer interactions looks like by using this AI assistant. So I have already built in this AI assistant. Now let's move on towards my WhatsApp, and here I'm going to interact with the AI assistant which I have built in. And now let's say I'm going to enter this message that is, hey, I need help. And as I have entered this message, my AI assistant will respond on the basis of the knowledge base I have provided to it. And that knowledge base contains details of my business. And here we are getting this message that is, of course, I'm here to help. What do you need assistance with? And here you can see I'm the real customer or the client who is interacting with this AI assistant. And this AI assistant is responding properly to me. And now let's enter another question for our AI assistant to check how it is going to interact with your real clients and how it is interacting with the real clients. And here I'm going to enter this message that is, what services do you provide? And my AI assistant will respond on the basis of the knowledge base I have provided to it. And here you can see this is the knowledge base I have created for my business, which is the legal consultation firm. And you can modify this knowledge base according to your business and provide to your AI assistant. And here you can see my AI assistant has responded to me with the services offered by my business. Now let's enter another question for our AI assistant. So here I'm going to enter this message that is, I want to file a property case. What's the process? And my AI assistant will respond to me within few seconds. And here you can see I'm getting this message consisting the general steps for filing the case. So now you have seen that how my AI assistant is interacting with a real customer. So you can also create an AI assistant like this for your own business too, which is going to interact with your real-time customers. Now for creating this AI assistant, you have to access Pabbly Chatflow. And if you like this AI assistant and want to access any of our Pabbly product, then I have bought this amazing offer for you. So right on the screen you can see this coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you heavy discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly. So don't forget to use this coupon code before buying any of our Pabbly product. Now for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you have to open the new tab and type its URL, that is pabbly.com/chatflow. And once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly Chatflow, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can just click over the sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, then you can get 100 free credits every month for practicing and using Pabbly Chatflow. And if you are an existing user like me, then you can just click over the sign in, and once you finish your login or sign up, then you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see the products provided by Pabbly. So here I'm going to select this Pabbly Chatflow as I'm going to create an AI assistant by the help of the Pabbly Chatflow. And here I'm landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, where you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And if you also want to add your WhatsApp number, then you just have to click over this add WhatsApp number button. And here we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can just click over this WhatsApp Connect, and for connecting with token number, you can simply click over this Manual Token Connect. And if you want a detailed process of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then you can find video link given on the description. And now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow, and I have provided the videos of these features in the description. So if you want to learn more about them, then you can go and check the videos. And now as we are going to create an AI assistant, we just have to click over the AI assistant given on the sidebar. And as you will click over the AI assistant, you will land to the AI assistant page where you can see the total number of AI assistant, the active and the inactive AI assistants. Now for creating a new one, we just have to click over this Add AI assistant button, and here you have to provide the assistant name. So here I'm going to provide it the name Real Customer Interaction AI Assistant. So here I have provided it the name. Now let's click over this Add AI assistant button, and here we are landed to the AI assistant page where we are on this AI instruction tab. Now here it is asking me to select the instruction type. So from this top down, you can select your instruction type either as custom prompt, and you will be getting this prompt instruction. But I am going to keep it as AI agent as I am creating an AI assistant, but you can modify these instructions according to you. And afterwards we are getting this AI configuration section where we are getting this option for temperature. So temperature here basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0, your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1, your answer will be more creative. But I am going to keep it as 0.5, which is the most friendly temperature. And afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the AI to use. So from here I am going to select my OpenAI, and now it is asking me to select the model. So from this drop down I am going to select my model as GPT-4o mini. Now we are getting this option for entering the API key. So for getting the API key, you have to visit this OpenAI APIs key page given on the help desk, and as you will select the OpenAI APIs, you will be landed to this page where you just have to click over this create new secret key button, and here you have to provide the name and the project name, and just click over this create secret key button and your API key will be created. But I already have my API key which I have pasted. Now let's click over this connect button, and here as I have clicked over this button, I am getting this pop-up, which means I have successfully saved my OpenAI key. Now we are getting this AI assistant settings section from where we can manage some of the AI assistant settings such as header message, footer message. So here you just have to enable these toggles and enter the header or the footer message. And afterwards we are getting the stop keywords. So stop keywords are the words which can stop your AI assistant. So here you can enter the stop keyword, but I am going to keep it as disable only. Now we are getting this option for retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond. So here you can enter the retry attempt in the valid range, that is from 1 to 10, but I'm going to keep it as disable. And at last we are getting this option for fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. So you can enter the fallback message. So now with this we are successfully done with our first tab, that is AI instruction. Now let's move on towards this another tab, that is knowledge source, and here you have to upload the knowledge base containing details of your business. And here you can upload your knowledge base either in .txt or .pdf file format. And if in .pdf you have an image, then there is a limitation of 10 pages. And for downloading your file in either of these formats, you just have to go to the knowledge base which you have created, and here on the file menu you will be getting this option for downloads, and on the downloads you are getting some of the formats on which you can download your knowledge base. And I have already downloaded my knowledge base which I am going to provide to my AI assistant. So here I am going to just click over this choose or drag a file here button, and here I am landed to my download section where you can see this knowledge base, that is legal consultation knowledge base, which I am going to provide to my AI assistant. And here you can see my file has been uploaded successfully, and here we are getting this name and vector ID which shows that we have successfully provided knowledge base to our AI assistant. And now let's move on towards the assistant, and now let's move on towards our next tab, that is assistant interface, and configure it. And here we are getting this option for header display heading name. So here I am going to enter my header display heading name as Lexbridge Advisor, which is the name of my brand. So here I have provided it the name, and you might have observed one change, that the same heading name is appearing over the preview of your chatbot on the right hand side. And afterwards we are getting this option for header display subheading name, and here we are already getting a subheading name, that is we are online and happy to assist you. And this subheading name is also appearing over the preview of your AI assistant chatbot as a subheading name. And afterwards we are getting this option for initial message, and here we are already getting an initial message, that is hi there, how can I help you today. And this message is also appearing over the preview of your AI assistant on your right hand side. And afterwards we are getting this option for display the powered by Pabbly label. So on the preview you can see this is the powered by Pabbly label which is already enabled. Now let's disable it and see the changes. And as I have disabled it, the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared. So you can select it according to you, but I am going to keep it as enable. And now we are getting this option for footer text, and here we are already getting a footer text, that is privacy policy, which can be seen on the preview of your AI assistant. And the next we are getting this option for footer link. So here you can provide the footer link. And at last we are getting this option for entering the user's first message. So this is the message which will be sent to the AI assistant from the user side. So here you can modify it according to you. Now let's move on towards the styling tab, by using which we can customize the visual appearance of our AI assistant. And here we are getting this first field for selecting the theme mode. So from here I'm going to select my theme mode as dark, and here you can see the changes in the preview of your AI assistant, but I'm going to keep it as light and you can select it according to you. And afterwards we are getting this option for assistant shape. So from this drop down you can select your preferred assistant shape. And now we are getting these properties for which we can change the coloring. Now let me show you how this is going to work. So I'm going to change the assistant background color. So here I have selected another color for this, and you can see the change in the preview that the assistant background color has been changed in the color which I have recently selected. So likewise you can modify any of the coloring properties of your AI assistant chatbot. And afterwards we are getting this option for header profile picture, assistant profile picture and background picture. So you can add these profiles according to you. So now with this we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now we just have to enable it by activating this toggle, and for saving it we simply have to click over this save AI assistant button. And here our AI assistant has been saved successfully. And now if you want to embed this AI assistant to your business, then you just have to click over this embed button and you will be getting the script code. So you just have to paste the script code to your business and this AI assistant will be embedded to your business. So with this we have successfully created our AI assistant which is going to interact with real customers. And now if you want to enable this AI assistant for your all contacts, then you just have to go towards the settings, and here we are getting this option for inbox settings which you have to select, and you will be landed to this inbox settings page where you just have to scroll down, and at last you will be getting this option for enable AI auto replies which you have to keep enable. And from this field of contact list you can select either your all contacts or a particular contact list for which you want to enable this AI assistant. And from this field of AI assistant you can select the AI assistant which you want to enable. And this is the simple way for enabling AI assistant for all contacts or for a particular contact list. And if you want to enable your AI assistant for a particular chat, then you just have to go to the inbox given on the sidebar, and here you will see all the chats or all the contacts or the customers connected with my business. And now let's say I'm going to enable AI assistant for this particular customer. So I'm going to just select this customer, and here you can see on this particular chat we are getting this option for choose AI assistant which you have to enable, and from here you can select the AI assistant which you want to enable for this particular chat. Now let's say I'm going to enable this AI assistant, that is real customer interaction AI assistant. Now let's click over the save button, and here you can see that my AI assistant has been enabled. So this shows that we have successfully enabled AI assistant for this particular chat or this particular customer. So now you can also create this AI assistant which is going to interact with your real customers for your business or not just any test data. So this is the way our AI assistant can be created and how it is going to interact with your real customers. So now as you have seen the working, then you can start using Pabbly Chatflow now. And if you face any kinds of doubts or challenges, then you can just write it on the comment section, and don't forget to use the coupon code STUYT. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.